Okay, so now in this video we are going to talk about forces which are provided by Cinema 4D to manipulate the animation of this objects coming from emitter. So now, as you guys know, in previous video we have learned how to emit any object from this emitter. So all you need to do, simply select this object and move inside this emitter like this, and if you hit play you will get this kind of results. Simply select this emitter, enable this show object, and let's increase the birth renderer and birth editor into 100. So now if you hit play you will get this kind of animation, but it's just random, particles coming from emitter. It doesn't have any real life thing in it. So to get that, what we can do, we can apply gravity and some little bit of force like wind etc to this emitting particles. So let's see how to do that. Select this emitter first, go to the simulator, and over here you will get this option known as particles, and from here you can you simply select this create emitter. Then over here you will get this kind of different deflectors. So let's do one thing. Let's bring our gravity over here. So as soon as you create that, as you will get this gravity icon, and now if you hit play, as you guys can see, all of them are going to act according to this gravity. Now if you see over here you will get certain acceleration. Right now it's 250. It's depend on the value you are going to provide. Suppose if it's 100, then it will add according to your thing. Even if you choose, let's say, minus 250, let's say, it will go upwards. So this is how you can manipulate this gravity stuff over here. And then there is another thing in this kind of fields, that you will get this fall off over here. Now in fall off, if you see, the we have linear and so many fall offs. Right now let's check, like, let's say box, and you will get this kind of box. And even in this box there are two types of box. One, if you select this box only, and if you see over mapping, you will get this strength, inner offset etc. If you increase the inner offset, obviously it will increase the size of this one, and strength also related to it, like this. If you decrease it, you will get certain like this. So let's do one thing. We will increase this inner offset, which means basically we are increase the size of that inner box. And now what will happen if I move this over here? Before this box, all of them are going to act like normal particles. As soon as they are going to touch this, they will act according to the gravity. So basically when they are going to touch this one, this fall off, they will act like that, gravity. So this is one use. Now we are going to add another, let's say, field over here. So simply go to the simulate, go to the particles, and let's do one thing. We will apply wind over here. Right now if you apply wind normally over here, then you will get, as you guys can see, the icon of this on this side. So basically it's gonna apply them towards this. That's why if you see, before that wind, they are, after touching this cube, they are going downwards, but because this wind is over here, they are going forward direction. Even if their gravity is bending them little bit, but because of the wind, they are going in forward direction by default. Suppose if I delete this wind, let's say, and if I see this animation, you will get something like this. But because we have wind in our scene, they are going forward. Similarly, like gravity, you will get fall off for this one also. In object properties, you will get certain properties like wind speed etc etc, turbulence frequency, blah blah blah. But that is up to you. You can adjust this value according to your needs. Then you can select this wind, you can go to the fall off. I can again choose this one over here. Let's select this, and you can move this fall off over here, and let's select this box again, and let's increase inner offset like this. And now let's see, this is going there. And the main thing about this, that this is going to work in real time also. So let's do one thing. We will increase the distance of this, and let's go to the right view, let's say, and I'm going to select this fall off, and I'll move this over here. Okay, and now if you hit play, I'll get this. And as you guys can see, this wind is going to bend this. If I go to the wind, and if I go to the object, and let's increase the wind speed to 20, let's say, and let's see what will happen. As soon as it's touching that, you will get something like this. Okay, so that's the use of vent. You can increase this value totally according to you, like this. And now let's do one thing. I'll select this vent, I'll press R for rotation, and let's try to rotate it like this. And select this box, and let's move this over here. Let's see, I'll move this over here. As you guys can see, we will get something like this. Okay, so this is how you can animate that. Let's select this emitter, go to the stimulate, go to the particles, and you will get this option known as deflector. Simply click on it, select this deflector, move this over here like this. Now let's move, select this and move this deflector over here. As you guys can see, deflector is basically deflecting these objects. So let's do one thing, we will increase the size of it like this and like this. And bounciness, I'm going to hit 0. So now if I hit play over here, I'll get this and something like this. Okay, so this is how you will get this kind of animation. Let's choose 20, let's say 20% maybe, like this. If you want, then you can rotate it also, this deflector, like this. And let's adjust the size like this. So yep, this is how you can use fields inside of Cinema 4D to manipulate this emitter objects, and there are so many different fields. You can try this by yourself. These are some basics fields which are provided by Cinema 4D for this emitter.